Hey, folks. Going to be paying attention here as we get some people joining us and getting ready to see who President Trump officially nominates to fill Ruth Bader Ginsburg Supreme Court seat. Hey, Jared, can you pull this up and make sure that the sound's coming through and everything? I've got my, oh yeah, I have my channel up here. I'm watching it on Fox News and waiting to see what happens. And I just want to do a little live reaction. Okay, yeah. All right, this is too meta. I'm at my parents' house right now. This is where I grew up. Doesn't it look great? Little barn right over there. Super. So I'm interested to know what you guys are all thinking about this. It seems as though it's Amy Coney Barrett. That's what everybody has been saying. But Fox News specifically is sitting here saying that it's expected to be. So I would love to hear what you think. I would love to hear what you're saying. I'm going to be watching Twitter here and seeing what comes through on Twitter. I've got my Twitter timeline up here so you can see what I'm seeing as well. And this is number 3 for Donald Trump. Isn't that crazy? How many of you folks voted for Donald Trump in the 2016 election because you knew that there was a Supreme Court seat available to be filled upon arrival, and then potentially more to come? That was the number 1 reason why I voted for Trump, because I knew it couldn't be in Hillary's hands. And I'm just excited to hear what you guys all think. Let's see here. We got a lot of comments coming in. Please participate here. Like I said, I'm just going to watch this live with you. I assume you're watching it somewhere. I don't have the legal rights to stream it here. We've been working hard on trying to get a partnership going that would allow us to do that we could watch it and I could put it up here for you. But, Fox wants you to watch Fox. They don't want you to watch Annie Fry's YouTube stream. Same thing with all the other networks. That's just the way it goes. So, like I said, if you're just joining us now, I've got it up here. Here's a nice commercial for Relaxium. I don't care about that. I care about you guys. So just got it up here, and we're going to watch as we wait to see if it is officially Amy Coney Barrett. And I'm going to let you guys peek along here with my Twitter feed. And thank you all for being here. So let's read some of these comments. Participate in the live chat here and tell me what you think about Amy Coney Barrett. Christopher, hi. Thanks for watching. Tim, thanks for being here. Mike, thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel. A real quick plug here while we wait for the actual event to start, where the president is going to be nominating Ruth Bader Ginsburg's replacement. We are really trying hard on the Annie Fry Show to grow the YouTube channel, and YouTube has, I know this is going to blow your minds, greatly limited our ability to monetize that YouTube channel. And honestly, the YouTube channel is where I get to come and talk to you and with you at any given time. And I'm really hoping to grow that platform and make it bigger. So if you're on YouTube and you can give the video here a thumbs up or say hi in the comments and make sure you're subscribed, that's going to help us show YouTube that we're a valuable channel and kind of push back on that squashing of the monetization that they're allowing us to do. It's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. All right, let's see here. Andrew, hi, thanks for watching. Carlo, thanks for saying hello. Brad's watching on YouTube. Matt, thanks for confirming the audio. Glad to have you here. MC, hi. Kelly, hi. Patrick, Tim. Lisa says, I'm doing something in my garage. What? Is that like a martial arts or something? I don't know what that means, but it sounds impressive. I hope it's not something terrible that I just endorsed. Brian, thanks for watching. Dara says, hi, Annie, love her. Big fan of Amy Coney Barrett. How do you all feel about her? What do you like about her? What makes you nervous about her? And how many of you guys are Christians? And everyone keeps saying Catholic. I think that Catholic is often very much interchanged with Christian, because people who are not religious in a Christian capacity don't necessarily differentiate. I mean, I'm Lutheran, which I often call Catholic light, Catholic without the guilt. And, all the Presbyterians, all the Reformed churches, this is all something that kind of gets lumped into Catholicism. So I think, are you worried about what's going to happen next? Or do you think that it's going to affect the presidential election? Very interested to see what you guys think about it. Mark says she will make a great justice. Jackie, thanks for watching. Some of y'all want Ted Nugent to be the nominee. Oh boy, I don't know about that one. All right, let's see here. There's a lot of women out here. Bill Barr is sitting down now. Who else is that? I can't tell who some of these people are, but some of the more high-profile people coming in and sitting down in the front row right now. They are outside in. Is this the Rose Garden? Okay, just a reminder. I'm sitting outside at my parents' house. There's kids running around all over the place. Let's see. Ed says, I always want a business person running the executive branch versus a politician. I think that was regarding the voting for Trump because of this. Wouldn't it be if he didn't pick Tony Barrett? Like it started, I thought that we were going to watch this when I said on the air that we were going to do this today. I thought we'd all watch this and then we'd find out who it was and some big reveal. And then like yesterday afternoon, right after the show, they're like, Trump's going to pick Amy Coney Barrett. And I'm like, well, that was not exactly as exciting as the announcement I expected, but it is what it is. Mark says he voted for Trump partly because of the court appointments. Brian says that was the only reason I voted for Trump. And think about the potential of maybe being able to appoint more judges yet in a second term. This is still hugely valuable. And also, who's Joe Biden going to appoint? He won't even tell us. So let's see. David, hi, says, hope you're enjoying the nice day. I am. It is beautiful and gorgeous out here. So please enjoy it with me. Scott's having trouble seeing me because my shirt's blending in the background, the camo. That's why I wore a white hat. Let's see. Who's sitting down now? More people filing in. We're getting closer. It's 4:03. This was supposed to start at 4. It's 5:02 Eastern. Ellie, are you saying you think we should vote for the SCOTUS appointments? I don't want them to be political, though. Let's see here. Rhonda saying hi. Hi, Rhonda. Still waiting on President Trump and... Oh, they're standing. All right, here we go. Let's see here. So I'm watching it on my phone. If you guys are not YouTube TV people, I love YouTube TV and the app on my phone. So we are going to watch this together in real time. Folks, let me know what you're thinking. Megan saying she will be a spectacular justice. She is. President Trump now out with Amy Coney Barrett that's the view there. And look at all those cute kids. Oh man. So Amy Coney Barrett has 7 children. She adopted 2 from Haiti, and there are legit people attacking her right now for adopting mixed, biracial, having a biracial family, and suggesting maybe her adoption wasn't on the up and up without any pretense. Unbelievable. The family is being seated right now, and President Trump standing behind the podium. And that's Amy right there, standing right next to her. So just watch along with me, guys. This is kind of, like I said, I can't stream this because of copyright reasons, but watch it along with me, react, and tell me what you like, what you think is exciting. Kevin, just subscribe to your YouTube. I was a cruise guy in 2016, but voted for Trump because of the Supreme Court picks for the next 4 years, not the next 3.5 years.
Under the United States Constitution.
All right. Trump is speaking.
Nomination of a Supreme Court justice.
It's got quiet crowd out there. Obviously, President Trump and Amy are not wearing masks as if that matters.
After Justice Gorsuch and Justice Kavanaugh, and it is a very proud moment indeed. Over the past week, our nation has mourned the loss of a true American legend, Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
He starts comments by talking about Ruth Bader Ginsburg as a true American legend, so he's doing the right thing and acknowledging Bader Ginsburg first.
For generations to come, Now we gather in the Rose Garden
Yeah.
to continue our never-ending task of ensuring equal justice and preserving the impartial rule of law.
I know this sounds as a shock to some people, but he is presidential Trump right now. This is not rally Trump. His tone is very calm.
She is a woman of unparalleled achievement, towering intellect,
A woman of unparalleled achievement.
and unyielding loyalty
ACB.
to the Constitution, Judge Amy Coney Barrett.
Look, she looks so like, I don't know. She's Midwestern. She's from South Bend, Indiana. So I think that's a bit of it. Hey, I'm on Facebook Live. Just no, you go. I just don't want to swear. Well, I mean, you can, but yeah. So these people are packed. They're standing right next to each other. They don't really have masks on, but it looks like a normal event. Tell me, folks, how you feel about seeing normalcy back on your screen again. Is that something that makes you feel good inside, or does it make you nervous?
Very special day. With us as well are the First Lady.
Melania Trump is there, obviously.
Along with Vice President
Mike Pence is there.
His amazing wife, Karen. Thank you very much.
Jackie says, I think she's decent, but I'm not sure about her stance on vaccines. I got to be honest, I don't know what her stance on vaccines is. Can you tell us?
At Notre Dame, she earned a full academic scholarship, served as the executive editor of
Are you wearing your Notre Dame jersey today because Amy Coney Barrett? Or because they play at 6:30 p.m.? Who do they play?
Scholarship and Achievement. Upon graduation,
Wow.
This year the schedule's all jacked up. It's only ACC.
on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia. Amy then received one of the highest honors.
Bradley says we all should get back to normal. Yeah, how do you feel about this? I mean, I love seeing these crowds of people acting normal. This has to be normal. We have to go back to normal, right? Withering High says God, his tone is mundane. Rally Trump, do you an ACB rally Trump? Yeah, people would rip that up. They don't play tonight? I thought you said that. Was that week?
Justice Scalia had her shortly thereafter, and we are honored.
Brad, Jared just found out that it's their bye week. So
Where is Maureen? Scalia with us today.
Mark says, love Samantha Fry show. Are you okay? Yeah, because my president is nominating another Supreme Court justice, which you hear those kids around here. This protects generations of Americans, and that includes my kids. I'm pretty excited about that.
Judge Barrett spent 15 years as a professor at the University of Notre Dame.
15 years she was a professor at Notre Dame University.
Celebrated by her colleagues and beloved by her students. 3 times she was selected at Notre Dame Distinguished Professor of the Year.
3 times at Notre Dame selected as the Distinguished Professor of the Year.
In 2017, every law clerk, her time at the Supreme Court endorsed her.
Your comments, and what do you think about Amy Coney Barrett, the nomination of Amy Coney Barrett? Are you guys excited about it? What do you love about it? I'm gonna put up some tweets here, and we can see what people are saying about this here. Let me pull this. This is just my Twitter timeline here. So
She is eminently qualified for the job.
Sarah Sanders says, so to President Trump for his bold, courageous nomination of Judge Amy Coney Barrett to solidify a conservative Supreme Court. How do you like the sound of that? Trump's determination to fight and win the toughest battles against the liberal mob is why he'll go down in history as a great president.
Law facility and faculty, everybody at that school also.
Katie Pavlich, there she is, Judge and future Supreme Court Justice Amy Coney Barrett, the White House. McEnany, the press secretary, President Trump nominates Judge Amy Coney Barrett to the United States Supreme Court. She is the mother of 7, a qualified, respected, and an inspiration.
Devoted to the fair and impartial administration of the rule of law unanimously agree that Amy is such a person. For the last 3 years, Judge Barrett has served with immense distinction on the federal bench.
I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys this tweet I put out. I went and looked at the. Let me pull up my Twitter here. I went and looked up the vote tally in 2017. So mind you, 2017 was after 2016. Judge Amy Coney Barrett was approved to the 7th Circuit, hope I'm getting that right, court in 2017. So a very current Senate makeup, not the current Senate, but very recent Senate makeup, did in fact vote on Amy Coney Barrett, and she passed 53-45, 47. I don't know. 2 people abstained. I'm going to pull this up here and show it to you. So you can see who voted for her in the Senate and how this might look. They've already confirmed that they have the votes, but you know, Mitt Romney said that Trump should absolutely go forward with this nomination. I have not heard yet that Mitt Romney has committed to vote for the nominee, although I think it would be kind of unprofessional for them to vote unless, you know, when President Trump puts out his list of 25 different nominees, he says, I will choose from this list. It obviously would behoove the senators to look at that list and decide if there's anybody who was a no for them. And I'm sure that if they were a no, that the president wouldn't nominate them. So I don't think Mitt Romney has said and confirmed specifically that he is definitely going to vote confirm yet, but he hasn't said otherwise. So let's look quick at senators who voted to confirm Amy Coney Barrett to the 7th Circuit Court, I believe. A few highlights here. Here's Susan Collins in 2017. What could possibly have changed since 2017 to make her an adequate judge? Also, Lisa Murkowski. Those are the 2 that I wanted to see for sure. And then we have Donnelly is an Indiana Democrat that voted in favor of Amy Coney Barrett. Donnelly is not in the Senate anymore. He's been replaced by, I think it's Braun, Senator Braun, and he's a Republican. So that seat has flipped already. And then here you have it. You remember Tim Kaine? I know it's hard to remember, but he actually was running for vice president along with Hillary Clinton. And Tim Kaine voted to confirm Amy Coney Barrett. So did Joe Manchin in West Virginia. So Manchin, Collins, and Murkowski are always the 3 that people look at the most to potentially flip sides. And Collins, Kaine, Manchin, and Murkowski are all still in the Senate and all have previously taken a vote. So yeah, here you see the yeas were 55, the nays were 43. Claire McCaskill of Missouri abstained, did not vote against her. She's not there anymore, and that's a Josh Hawley. So that will go up into the Republican column. Obviously, there are names on here that you're seeing that aren't in the Senate anymore. Some seats that have flipped red, some seats that might have flipped blue. And so we'll watch going forward. But you'll see down here, not a single Republican voting against Amy Coney Barrett. So that's something that you need to consider when looking at this. It's very likely that this will end up being confirmed quickly, even at that.
Law and order is the foundation of the American system of justice. No matter the issue, no matter the case before her, I am supremely confident that Judge Barrett will issue rulings based solely upon.
Brad says I cannot figure out Mitt. I think he's definitely driven by a hatred for Donald Trump, but I think it's also like he can't completely cross the party. I think he'll vote to confirm.
I know that you will make our country very, very proud. Please.
Everybody have these like super nasty mosquitoes. Oh, I just pulled that leg off that mosquito. They're like black and white on them. They're really stealthy. As you can see, in this kind of country, we have a lot of mosquitoes. All right, Amy Coney Barrett's about to speak here. President Trump just lowered the microphone for her. That was nice. You guys, if you're watching the speech right now, comment and tell me where you're watching, what channel or what outlet you're using to watch. I'd love to hear how you're doing this.
I am so grateful to you and the First Lady, to the Vice President and the Second Lady, and to so many others here for your kindness.
She had a little bit of an extra smile on her face when she pointed to the vice president and thanked him after she had thanked the president and Melania. And I think it's important to remember that she's from South Bend and that Mike Pence used to be the governor of Indiana.
To discharge the responsibilities of this job to the very best of my ability. I love the United States, and I love the United States Constitution.
I love the United States, and I love the United States Constitution. He says.
I am truly humbled by the prospect of serving on the Supreme Court. Should I be confirmed, I will be mindful of who came before me. The flag of the United States is still flying at half-staff in memory of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
She says, should she be confirmed, she will remember and honor those who came before her.
Justice Ginsburg began her
She's
career
speaking about Ginsburg right now and paying some honor and respect to Ginsburg's memory.
But she not only broke glass ceilings, she smashed them.
Saying she didn't break glass ceilings, she smashed them. This is a smart move by her, probably causing some chafing for the liberals who are watching this and just can't, they're probably inside out already because of it, but let's see here. Go back to Twitter.
She was a woman of enormous talent and consequence, and her life of public service serves as an example to us all. Particularly poignant to me was her long and deep friendship with Justice Antonin Scalia, my own mentor. Justices Scalia and Ginsburg disagreed fiercely in print without rancor in person. Their ability to maintain a warm and rich friendship despite their differences inspired an opera. These two great Americans demonstrated that arguments, even about matters of great consequence, need not destroy affection.
Mike says on YouTube, love what she is saying. How are you guys feeling about this? Do you feel good?
I was lucky enough to clerk for Justice Scalia.
Amy Coney Barrett talking about how she was lucky enough to clerk for Justice Scalia, her mentor.
To have members of the Scalia family here today, including his dear wife, Maureen. I clerked for Justice Scalia.
Judges are not policymakers.
But the lessons I learned still resonate. His judicial philosophy is mine too. A judge must apply the law as written. Judges are not policymakers, and they must be resolute in setting aside.
A judge must apply the law as it is written. This is something that makes me crazy when I'm watching people question them, like, how do you feel about this law? How do you feel about that law? The lawmakers who are asking these questions, if there's a problem with it, they need to change the law. That's not what a judge does. A judge applies the law, and that is a huge, huge difference. But for whatever reason, that never gets talked about.
Vivian and John Peter, as the president said, were born in Haiti and they came to us 5 years apart when they were very young. And the most revealing fact about Benjamin, our youngest, is that his brothers and sisters unreservedly identify him as their favorite sibling. Our children obviously make our life very full. While I am a judge, I'm better known back home as a room parent, carpool driver, and birthday party planner. When school went remote last spring, I tried on
Molly Hemingway saying Amy Coney Barrett will be the first mother of school-age children ever to serve on the Supreme Court, Trump notes. That's pretty awesome. What do you mean?
Our children are my greatest joy.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to have to wrap this up here pretty quickly. Sorry about that. Can you guys keep commenting and keep watching what she says, and we'll
At the start of our marriage, I imagined that we would run our household as partners. As it has turned out,
hold on just a
Jesse
second,
does
folks.
far more than his share of the work. To my chagrin, I learned at dinner recently that my children consider him to be the better cook. For 21 years, Jesse has asked me every single morning what he can do.
There's one other thing I wanted to show you guys before I have to wrap this up.
I almost always say nothing. He still
Let's see
finds
here.
ways to
Look
take
at
me
this.
out.
Okay, hold on a second. That's the wrong one.
That's not because he has a lot of free time. He has a busy law practice. It's because
Hold
he's
on a second.
superb and generous husband, and I am very fortunate.
She's talking about being a mom. She's talking about being a room mom and being a pretty, relatable individual. Look at this tweet that was put out by this woman here.
Jesse and I have a
Listen to this. I guess one of the things I don't understand about Amy Coney Barrett, first of all, she said Comey Barrett, and that's not even right, about Amy Coney Barrett is how a potential Supreme Court justice can also be a loving, present mom to 7 kids. Is this like the Kardashians stuffing nannies in the closet and pretending they've drawn their own baths for their kids? You guys, this is where postmodern feminism has brought us all the way back to the beginning. You can't, you got one side of the aisle right now telling you where you can be and where you should be and how inadequate you're going to be if you decide to do something different. And they're only willing to play this card when it doesn't help them politically. So they don't care what you think. They don't care about women empowerment. They care about political power, and they're willing to use that card in their favor every single time they can. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me here. Keep watching Amy Coney Barrett as she speaks. I'm going to continue to tweet a little bit, and we're going to get all the reaction here this weekend. And don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Just go to Annie Fry on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And on Tuesday night, we're going to have the debates, and we are going to have Katie and Ryan are going to come over to my house, and we're going to watch the debate and do a live reaction there as well. Probably from my basement, and it should be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Amy Coney Barrett, she's the woman. Hold on tight. It's about to get real bumpy.